Hi, today we're going to be showing you a 4-strand headband hairstyle, and it's going to also end in a flower, and we'll show you how to do that. We've started with wet hair, and we have just an off-centered part right here, and I'm going to be sectioning out this hair from the ear, the part down to the ear. And just get a good section of hair there to work with. The part doesn't need to be super straight, because it's not going to matter too much. Smooth that back, and then go ahead and divide that into 4 equal sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to be creating your braid by just taking this far right side and going over and under. Now this far left side is going to start by going under and over. Just keep repeating that process until you get a good 4-strand braid going. Let me get this done kind of quickly for us. You want to have it somewhat tight, not super tight. Just a little bit. In fact, I'm probably going to loosen mine up just a bit so it's not quite so tight. Okay, I'm going to have you turn just a little bit, sweetie. Okay, keep continuing that braid. Now, what I'm going to do is create a squish braid. So I'm going to hold one of my strands right there in the middle and kind of squish it all up. And then slowly I'm going to just somewhat separate that, just to kind of have it come around. As you can see there. Gives it a little more dimension than just your regular 4-strand braid. I'm going to actually add a little bit more because I've got a little more length to work with. Squish that last part up a bit. And then what I'm going to do is grab some hair from this side over here and combine it with an elastic on this side. Just to kind of secure that in place. And then I'm going to show you how we do the flower. Okay, so we've got our elastic over here. Go ahead and turn this way, sweetheart. I'm going to just brush that out nice and smooth. And then what we're going to do is create just a simple 3-strand braid. Now I've got some looser ends right here from what came across, so try and disperse those into the 3 strands so they're not all in the same strand. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Just make a regular 3-strand braid. Have it come down. Scooch it forward. There you go. Then what you're going to do is slowly start bringing it around. Now as you do this, you're going to want to stretch out the top plate. So I'm bringing it like this. I'm going to want to pull out these outside plates here. Just have them kind of flare just a bit, like so. Then I'm going to push a bobby pin through just to hold this first part in place. And then I'm going to continue my 3-strand braid just a bit. pulling out those outside strands. And kind of place that around as well. Get a little more of our 3-strand braid going. And then once you've got your 3-strand braid and it's been wrapped around a couple times, you can go back through and really pull at it to kind of give it the definition you want. So just kind of wrap it around. It doesn't have to be too uniform or precise because the work's really going to come afterwards. Okay, so then you're just going to go through, take some of those strands, just give them a little bit of a tug. Now this doesn't hurt because it's pulling from the braid, not the head. Let's get another bobby pin right down the center of that to kind of hold it in place. And again, just work with it. Kind of pull those in different areas. Kind of give yourself a flowered look. Now I'm going to actually add a little jewel right there in the middle of our flower. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a different look. I've just got these little twisty jewels. So I'm going to press in any loose ends that I don't want and just twist this right into place. And there we've got our flower. And that's how you do a 4-strand across the back. I'm going to actually loosen that a little bit more too. Kind of give it some dimension. 4-strand headband into a flower.